Hey, how you doing? My name is Nate. For those who know me and those who don't, I ask that the Lord blesses my tongue as I tell you guys this. This one is from January 2018, this year. So I remember seeing spiders everywhere, all over the place, and I'm running out of the house to the neighbor's house. But when the neighbors come outside, I run again. I remember knowing for a fact that the people are covered, but not all of the people that I seen were covered. I remember that the people are covered, the Lord's people are covered. Okay, here's another one. This is January 21st, 2018. Um, it has a lot of stuff to do with my family and other people or whatnot. So I'm gonna try to skip over the names and I might forget, so please forgive me. But it also has on here where I wrote warn. So if I'm saying warn, that means warn the people. All right. So I'm at work and my niece works there too. I have to move to go back to the. I have to move to the back desk in the back of the room, but I'm not sure why. I feel like I'm on a boat. I see everyone get up and I see everyone get up and they're looking worried and they start moving to the front or to the middle of the room. I asked what's going on. No one would answer me or even say anything. So I decided to go to the front of the room as well. All of a sudden, now I'm standing on the side of the boat and I'm looking behind it. I see the sunrise. I see the sunrise, and it's a beautiful two-story house, maybe a three-story house on top of this big old hill on the concrete street. Almost like the street is so high, it's almost like a mountaintop. So I think I need to get. So in my mind, I'm thinking I need to get off this boat. So I turn to run through the door, and all of a sudden now I'm in my car driving, and I'm thinking I need to get to the house to get my kids, and I hope that they're all right. So I look back behind the car to see if the house on the hill. So I look behind the car to see the house on the hill, and it's moving, and the sunset is still behind the house, as beautiful as it was when I seen it the first time. Only this time there's a flood of water coming down and the house is coming down the hill with the house. So I keep driving to my children. So I keep driving trying to get to my children and my niece calls and she says, can you take so and so? Can you let her stay with you? So I say I really don't want her to. So now I'm driving again and I start talking and praying to the Lord. I asked the Lord to protect my children, and I know that everything was going to be all right. So I looked at my review mirror again, and I see the flood is almost on me. As I drive, it's almost as if the flood is right directly next to me and my car, right up on me. So suddenly, this big, large tunnel, pure metal or close to pure metal, or something close to it, it formed around me to keep me protected, so that I wouldn't get caught in the flood, and it let me know that the Lord, my God, is with me and He's protecting me. So I'm still in my car and I watch this tunnel form around me. So my focus stayed on the tunnel. I'm not sure if I thank the Lord or not, but I really was thankful. Now, so I'm gonna go back through this. Basically, the Lord was saying that my niece was working either with me or she's somewhere with me working or doing something. And it was something about the people that worked with me because I was at work and I had to move to the back of the office and all the other stuff. Basically, the Lord was telling me that those people basically paid me no mind, which really was the case. Okay, something about the boat. Okay, now, when I was standing on the side of the boat and I looked behind the boat, the house was on a hill. It was almost like on a mountain. The hill almost looked like a mountain and the house was on a mountaintop. But it was actually just a concrete street. But the hill was on top of the mountain in the middle of the street. Okay. Now there was a big old huge sunset and it was beautiful. So yeah, it was beautiful. It was behind that. So anyway, I wanted to get off the boat, so I turned and run. Um, I kept thinking I need to get my children, and I hope they're okay. So my Lord was saying, hey, something about getting the children to make sure that they're okay. Get the children to make sure that they're okay. All right. He wanted to get his children to make sure that they was okay. So I see the house on the hill so I'm in my car, so I end up looking back and I see the house on the hill, and it starts to move down the hill. Now the house is on the hill and there's a flood of water that's pushing the house, and the house is moving slowly but towards coming down the hill. Sun's still behind it, sun's still beautiful, beaming and shining. Okay. So it's coming down the hill with me because I'm in my car and I'm driving. Now the situation with me and my niece and someone needing a place to stay, that actually happened too. So I'm not gonna go ahead and talk about that. So I prayed to the Lord, asked him to keep myself and my children safe, and that we're gonna be all right. The Lord was showing me and telling me that I was protected, because what he did was he formed a big old tunnel around me. The water never touched me, and it never got close to me where I was hurt under any circumstances in any way. The Lord was telling me, hey, you're protected. I'm with you. I go before you. I'm here with you. I'm protecting you to keep you safe. So that was that one. So I'm going to go ahead and end this one and go to the next, because this one is two of them. So I'm going to go ahead and end this one and go to the next video. I'm trying to get out as many as I can because I'm already tired, but I'm trying. So you guys be patient with me and have a little faith.